Flowers. They are a true wonder of the natural world. They unfurl in so many breathtaking colors: bright, bold reds, soft, gentle blues, sunny, cheerful yellows. These vibrant colors catch our eye. They are a fantastic feast for our senses. Nature, it seems, paints with a truly vibrant brush. Each delicate hue tells a compelling story, a silent story of life unfolding before us. People, for centuries, have loved these glorious colors. We carefully bring these beautiful flowers inside our homes. Our gardens often burst with their radiant presence. Their sheer beauty has the power to lift our spirits. A single red rose can speak volumes of love. A bright yellow sunflower often reminds us of pure joy. Colors, you see, make us feel a range of emotions. They connect us deeply to the natural world around us. For the flowers themselves, color is absolutely essential for survival. It acts as a vital, unmissable signal in their world. To the busy bees, it clearly says, "Come here, nectar awaits." To the fluttering butterflies, it announces, "Food is ready for you." These fascinating creatures are known as pollinators. They play a crucial role. They help flowers make seeds. New life, the next generation of plants, truly depends on this interaction. So, we can see that color is incredibly important. It is important for the plant's continuation. It is important for the animals that visit them. And of course, it is important for us, humans. It enriches our world in countless ways. It adds profound beauty and deeper meaning to our lives. Understanding these magnificent colors is a journey. It is a journey into the very heart of nature, a wonderful journey indeed. What precisely does crossing flowers mean in simple terms? It is rather like helping different flowers to meet and combine. We carefully take the pollen. This pollen comes from one special, chosen flower. We then gently, and with great care, place it. It is placed on another flower, also carefully selected. This simple action helps to create new baby plants. It is a careful, often thoughtful, and deliberate process. Pollen, that fine dust, is absolutely key to this entire process. It is often a fine, golden yellow powder, or sometimes it can be another surprising color. It holds the vital male part's genetic information. This precious pollen must undertake a journey. It needs to successfully reach the female part of a flower. This is precisely how tiny seeds begin their journey to form. A completely new generation of plants then starts its life. Nature, in its infinite wisdom, crosses plants too, all the time. The wind often acts as an invisible yet effective carrier. It can blow this fine pollen far and very wide indeed. Insects, too, are incredibly busy and efficient helpers. Bees, for instance, diligently visit many different flowers in a day. They unknowingly carry pollen on their fuzzy legs and bodies. They spread life from blossom to blossom without even knowing. It is nature's own elegant and effective way of mixing things. Humans, however, cross plants with a clear purpose in mind. Gardeners often dream of creating entirely new colors. Perhaps they wish for a bluer rose, a long sought-after prize, or maybe a bigger, brighter, more spectacular bloom. Scientists, on the other hand, often seek stronger, more resilient plants. Plants that can better resist the challenges of drought, or plants that can effectively fight off troublesome pests and diseases. Crossing helps us all to learn, to innovate, and to grow. Inside every single plant, and indeed every living thing, there are instructions. These are tiny yet immensely powerful sets of instructions. We commonly call these instructions genes. Genes, remarkably, decide so very much about an organism. They determine how tall the plant will ultimately grow. They dictate the intricate shape of its leaves. And crucially for our discussion, they decide the color of its flowers. These vital instructions are passed down from parent plants to offspring. Specialized genes within the plant are responsible for controlling color. They essentially tell the flower what specific actions to do. They instruct it to begin making natural substances called pigments. Pigments are rather like nature's own delicate paints or dyes. One particular pigment might be responsible for making the color red. Another distinct pigment might make the color yellow, or even the elusive blue, in some specific types of plants. The combination of these pigments creates the spectrum we see. Some genes, it turns out, are stronger in their effect than others. We often call these more powerful genes dominant genes. Their particular characteristics, such as color, often shows through. Other genes are, by comparison, less strong in their influence. We refer to these as recessive genes. Their associated color might remain hidden, unseen. Unless, that is, two of these recessive genes happen to meet, then a delightful surprise color can suddenly appear. So how exactly does a flower become the color pink? Perhaps a gene responsible for red color is not fully strong, so it only manages to produce a little bit of red pigment. This reduced amount of red then appears to us as pink, or perhaps a gene for white color is also present. This white gene effectively dilutes the expression of the red. Sometimes it is a more complex mix of factors. Many different genes can work together in concert, creating beautiful pink shades. Now let us consider what happens when we cross two pink flowers. We take pollen from one pink bloom and give it to another. What colors will their offspring, their baby flowers, be? Will they all turn out to be pink, just like their parents? It seems logical, perhaps even obvious that they would, doesn't it? But plant genetics can often be wonderfully tricky and surprising. Nature frequently has an unexpected outcome, a little flourish, waiting to be revealed in the next generation of blooms. Sometimes it is true that all the new flowers are indeed pink. This particular outcome usually happens if the genes for pink are simple, and if these genes are passed on very clearly and directly. Both of the pink parent plants effectively give only pink instructions. So, as a result, the baby flowers are also pink. They are just like their parents in this colorful regard. This is a straightforward example of simple inheritance at work, a predictable yet still lovely result. But what if the story of that pink color is more complex? Imagine for a moment that pink comes from a red gene and a white gene, and in this case, neither of these genes is fully dominant over the other. So, they blend their influences together to make the flower appear pink. This is a phenomenon known as incomplete dominance. If you cross two such pink flowers, the results can be varied. You might get some truly red flowers, you might also get pure white flowers, and of course you will likely get more pink ones as well. Why does all of this scientific detail truly matter to us? Well, it is absolutely fascinating for dedicated gardeners and plant breeders. They can use this knowledge to try and create exciting new flower colors. It also helps scientists to better understand the very fabric of life. How different traits are meticulously passed down through generations. It clearly shows us the beautiful, intricate complexity of nature, even in something as seemingly simple as a common garden flower. Nature's wonders, it seems, are truly endless and always captivating.